So good day everyone, I am Jasmine B. Miranda. I will discuss the comprehend literacy text that makes more flexible and comprehend. So we will discuss the elements of the story. So first is setting. The setting is where and when the story happened. It's background of the story that helps you imagine the place, time, and mood. And next is character. Character are the people or animals or other being things in the story. They are the ones who we think, feel, and speak and experience the events in the story. So the third is the plot. The plot is the sequence in events. It shows what happens in beginning, middle, and the end. And including here is problem and how it solved. So we have part of the plot are exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and also resolution. So what is exposition? This is the beginning of the story, and it introduces the characters, the setting, situation before the main problem starts. So the rising action is the part where events become more exciting and the main conflict begins to develop. And the third is the climax. This is the most exciting and important part of the story. And the next is falling action. Falling action, this happens after the climax. The events begin to calm down and the story moves forward the ending. So next is resolution. Where the problem is solved, everything is set. So we have point of view. The point of view is who is telling the story. There are three types of point of view is first person, and second person, and third person. So let's talk about what is first person in the point of view. The first person is the story is told by a character using I, me, or we. So for example, I went to the mall. And the second person is the story speak directly to the reader using you. For example, you are walking through the forest. And third is the story is told by a narrator using he or she, they, or the character's name. For example, he was the one who got ticket. So the fifth topic is theme. The theme is the main message or lesson of the story. It teaches something about life, people, or experiences of the story. Next is tone. The tone is the author's attitude or feelings towards the story. It may be happy, sad, serious, funny, or exciting. The last is author purpose. What is author purpose? The author purpose is the reason why the writer wrote the story. The purpose maybe is to inform, to entertain, and to persuade. And lastly, the prediction. Prediction means making a smart guess about what might happen in the next or what the story will end based on clues from the text, the characters, and the events in the story. That concludes our discussion on the elements of the story. So thank you everyone for listening and watching. So again, I am Jasmine B. Miranda from BEED1-1.